Okay, so in this video we come to the third condiment, okay, the third economically important condiment, that is the coriander. Now coriander, it is known as the Coriandrum sativum. Okay, its botanical name is Coriandrum sativum and it belongs to the family Apiaceae. And this particular crop plant is known by the vernacular names such as dhoni or dhanya. And coming to the introduction, coriander is important as green plants and also it is especially important for its fruits. The young green plants, they are used in flavoring vegetables and the fruits are commonly used for flavoring foodstuff, confectionery as well as liquors. And this particular crop plant is originated in the Mediterranean region. In India, this crop plant, coriander, is usually cultivated in the states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, and Bihar. Now, coming to the morphological characters, the coriander plants, they are aromatic herbs of about 0.6 to about 1 meter in height. Okay, and these plants, the lower leaves, they are usually broad and segmented, whereas the upper leaves, they are usually very narrow, as you can see here in this figure. And the inflorescence here, the inflorescence, we can say that it is umbel. Okay, so the inflorescence is umbel. That means you can see here the stalk, the stalk of the flowers, they are nearly equal in length. Okay, here the disarrangement of the flowers, which they arise from a single point, okay, from a common center. Here they arise. This arrangement is called umbel. Okay, so the flowers, they are usually white or pinkish and the carpels are 2 in number, whereas the fruits of coriander, they are small and oval. As you can see here, they are small and oval and having 2 seeds inside. Okay, there are 2 seeds inside the fruits and they have a distinct aroma. These fruits of coriander, they have a distinct aroma, and we know that this coriander, this fruit, okay, this where there are 2 seeds, it is referred to as the schizocarp. And when planting these coriander leaves, they are needed to be crushed so that it will split open into 2 mesocarps, okay, with 1 seed each. Now coriander is, okay, this is the morphological characters I had mentioned. Now coming to the climate, coriander is cultivated commonly as a rain-fed crop. Okay, and this plant is grown in clut, okay, in during winter season. It is grown during clut here, meaning a lump of earth or clay. Okay, so it is grown in clut during winter season in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and West Bengal, while in Karnataka and some other regions of Tamil Nadu, it is grown in 2 seasons. Okay, in during winter, that is October to January, and during summer, that is in the month of May to August. Cultivation of coriander leaf, will come to the cultivation now. Before sowing, the land is plowed and cross plowed for 2 to 3 times to make a fine tilth. okay, a fine preparation for cultivation. And the seeds, they are rubbed, this I had mentioned, the seeds, they are rubbed in order to separate the mericarps, okay, because here if you take a look at the fruit, okay, these are the seeds or the dry fruits. Now these are rubbed before sowing in order to separate the mesocarps with one seed inside. Okay, so there are two seeds inside each of the fruits. Now those are needed to be rubbed in order to separate the mericarps, and they are soaked in water for overnight. The seeds, they are then taken out from water and they kept in a container with mesh. Okay, they are kept in a container with mesh, and the seeds are then sown because they keep here in so that the roots will come out from the mesh, and the seeds, they are then sown either by broadcasting or they are sown by in a row with the help of drills. The seed rate for sowing, it varies with the region of cultivation. Okay, it varies from one region to other region, and as you can see here in northern region, the seeds are usually sown at 18 to 28 kg per hectare, whereas in southern region they are usually sown at only about 11 to 17 kg per hectare. So the rate is different from the northern region and the southern region. And the weeding, okay, as well as irrigation, it is done as and when required by the crop plan. Now the plants, they require 3 to 3.5 months to mature, and these mature semi-dried plants, they are pulled out from the field and they are dried in the sun. And threshing is done after drying, okay, separating from the other separating or this threshing as well as winnowing is done after drying the seeds, okay, after drying the seeds only. Now coming to the yield of seeds, they varies with the season, also method of cropping and locality. For example, here you see that in Punjab and other eastern regions of India, the yield is about 800 to 1100 kg per hectare, whereas in other southern regions such as Karnataka and other regions, okay, in the south the yield is quite high, that is 2000 kg per hectare. Now coming to the uses, we all know that these coriander plants, they are used in different ways, especially the entire aerial part of the young plant. They are used for flavoring vegetables and many other preparations. Okay, especially here in India, you see that the coriander, they are used in many food preparations for flavoring. And also the fruits, they are commonly used for flavoring foodstuff, confectionery and liquors. And they are also used as stimulants, carminative, okay, stimulants. Then they are used as carminative to relieve flatulence. Then stomachic, that is to improve the digestive system, and diuretic, that is causing increased passing of urine. Then antispasmodic, that is um, used to relieve spasm of the involuntary muscle, and also they are usually used as refrigerant. And these are the recommended varieties of coriander plant. Okay, some of the important varieties which are cultivated in India are Swati, Gujarat coriander 2, Sadhana, Co1, Co2, Co3 and RCR 41. And just like many other crop plants, this plant also is infected with number of fungal and bacterial disease, and also uh, fungal and bacterial species, and also by the insect pests. So some of the diseases caused by the fungi as well as the um, bacteria, they are powdery mildew caused by fungi, Riciphe polygonii. Then we have the blossom blight, stem galls, leaf spot, root rot, and damping off. You can see this leaf spot caused by Pseudomonas syringae, which is a bacterial, and these other, they are mostly of these other disease, they are caused by the bacterial by the fungal species. And the insect pests, they include the aphids, the lucerne caterpillar, the sting bug, and the tobacco caterpillar. These are the main insect pests which cause infection in the coriander plant.